Kim here with Native Lady Book Warrior, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all what I'm going to be reading for the month of April. So of course, I'm still continuing my Kim's Reading Challenge, which is basically called 5 books, 50 pages. And it did start with 25, but now I feel like a lot more comfortable and I'm enjoying my book reading a lot more, and I'm trying to etch out time to do it. So I increased that challenge to 5 books and 50 pages. So let's get started. Okay, so I am going to be sharing with you all the first 5 books that I'm going to be reading for the month of April. I know it's already like later on into the April. I think right now today it is like Saturday, not Saturday. It's April. It's on a weekend, not the first weekend of April, because that was my birthday. The second weekend of April. Sorry about that. And I actually already finished 1 book so far, and it's called Walhalla by Nikki May. I believe that's what it's called. Hold on, let me check. For once, I got the title and the author right. So I already finished 1 audiobook, and that is from Libro, and that is called Walhalla by Nikki May. A lot of thriller aspects, also women's fiction, definitely kind of follows these 3 women and their friendship, and then also the inclusion of another friend and how complex and messy and stressful sometimes friendships can be. But it was a pretty good book. I have to go through my notes on what I rated that book, but I enjoyed it. So for the month of April, there's a lot of reports going on with my work, a lot of things a lot of things happening. I'm only gonna keep my TBR to 5 books. So of course, like for the month of March, I did read Black Sun by Roanhorse. Really incredible read. My goodness, I totally just forgot, or maybe it's just sitting in the back of my mind somewhere, of how incredible that book is. So right now I'm probably like 100, is it 100 pages in? Maybe 50, I don't remember. But into Fevered Sky by Roanhorse. This comes out April 19th. I can't wait to see the hardcover edition of this. But yes, I have an ARC. And right now, things just basically left off where they ended in Black Sun, and I'm enjoying it so far. And of course, this is a fantasy, and Roanhorse is an Afro-Indigenous author. So, and this book is part 2 of the Earth and Sky series. So yes, this is a book that I very much want to finish very soon, hopefully within this week of April 10th. To whatever, yeah, April 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, yeah, around there. So because next week I'm going to be doing some travel. All right, the next book I actually checked out from my library. I also got this book, which is called To Paradise by Hanya, Yanagihara. This author is also the author of A Little Life, and I actually bought another book by this author. Was it Little People in the Trees, or People in the Little Trees? I can't remember, but I got it on sale. It was like $2. So I ended up checking this book out. I actually got a hold of this book pretty early through Libro FM, but when I started listening to it, I was getting lost, because I believe this is a sci-fi. I'm not looking and reading the leaf, but maybe I should, because I feel like with fantasy and sci-fi reads, I need to immerse myself a little bit more into the world and really pay attention. But when I was listening to the audiobook, there was so much going on at the time, so I ended up just picking up a library's copy of this, and I'm gonna hybrid read this book. So this is the second book that I'm gonna be reading in April. So the third book I'm going to be reading for the month of April, and I actually purchased this a while ago, and it is book 1 of the Misiwa saga, The Barren Grounds by David A. Robertson. This is a middle grade read. I cannot wait to start this. I've been sitting on this for a little while, and I was kind of hoping to read this during March, because it was middle grade March. Is that what they call it? I don't remember. But I don't want to read the description of this book, but I'll show you all. And I'll just kind of look over here, but yeah, here's like a brief description on the back of the book. And I actually have the second book to this already. I don't know about the third, when the third book is going to be released, but I cannot wait to read this. So David A. Robertson is a member of the Norway House Cree Nation and currently lives in Winnipeg. So yeah, I also have a couple of his books saved on my Libby and also saved on my Scribd account or my Scribd app. So I can't wait to read this also. The fourth book I'm going to be reading for the month of April is a book called The Stone Collection that is being read for the month of April by the Indigenous Reading Circle, and it's authored by Kateri Akiwenzie-Damm, I believe. I'm sorry I don't have any details right now on where the author is from, but it is an Indigenous author, and I want to say she is, I don't know, but I remember reading on the title something to do with Anishinaabe language. So not sure what communities she's from, but I'll definitely talk about that later. The fifth and final book that I'm going to be reading for the month of April, of course, and that live show is actually going to be happening pretty soon, this coming week on a Friday. I'm going to be facilitating and co-hosting that show along with Bree from Lockbooktition, and that will be happening on April 15th. I will get the times down and we'll send out the announcement, but that is going to be a book by Stephen Graham Jones called Growing Up Dead in Texas. I am going to be sorry, I don't have the physical of that book. I'm going to be e-reading that book, and I'll put that right here. So those are the 5 books. Yeah, I'm going to be reading for the month of April. So just really quick, yeah, really quick video. And I hope you are all doing well. And if you made it to the end of this video, let's see, what kind of emoji? Okay, well right now I went on a really cool walk with my dog Sparky. So you can either put a emoji of a puppy in the comments, or you can put an emoji of a tree, because where I am, it's like a lot of forests. Yeah, so we went for a really cool hike. All right, y'all, I'll see y'all later. I hope you all are reading fiercely. I hope you are all safe. I hope you are all well, and I shall talk to you later. Bye.